What's up, guys? As we move into this series on patrolling, I wanted to start out with why are we going to do security patrols? Because the reason that you're doing something, the purpose, the intent, the objective is going to play a major part in defining how you do it, what you do it with, the different techniques and tactics, procedures, etc., gear, equipment, yada yada yada, that you're going to utilize. So I want to start with that first. Now, let me go ahead and state from the onset right now, I know this isn't the sexiest, most glamorous, high speed, low drag, super awesome YouTube backdrop behind me, but I just want to sit outside right now because it's gorgeous weather, nice cool breeze blowing, and I just didn't want to talk to you inside. So you got to deal with it. Here we are. As soon as I make my first million, I can afford one of those really fancy green screens like the big guys have, and I can do the cool production for you. Honestly, I'd rather give you good content than fancy backdrop. So, as an armed, prepared citizen, why do we need to do, or why would we want to do security patrols? The reason we're going to do security patrols is because you want a, for lack of a better term, a buffer zone around you where you're at. You don't want unknown people being able to just come right up to where you eat, sleep, work out of, live, etc. You want to know about them before they get that close to you. If we're doing this, obviously it's because the crap's really hit the fan, things have gone south, and we're in bad times. That being the case, everyone is a potential threat until you verify that they're not. There will be lots of people whose primary goal is to come and take what you've got. If that means hurting you and yours, killing you and yours in the process, that's what they're going to do. Unfortunately, you can jump on the internet right now and search, and in various websites, blogs, forums, etc., you can find posts and videos by people who straight up tell you their preparedness plan is to go take what others have. That's their plan. Which is sad because obviously these people are already cognizant enough and aware enough to know that they need some kind of preparation. Their preparation is just lots of guns and ammo, and they think they'll be able to just go take it from everybody else who doesn't have it. That'll probably work for a while until they run across somebody that's actually fairly well trained and well organized. Then they're going to run into a bad day real quick. Decide which one you want to be. Now, that aspect aside, you got to look at the rest of society in general. I like using, and I know it gets overplayed, believe me. It's worn out. But as a metaphor, there's something to be said for it. I like the zombie metaphor. If things go bad, people are gonna be zombies. They'll be a zombie in the context of they will be working and living and operating off of primal instincts. Food, shelter, water, clothing, warmth, whatever. There won't be a lot of cognitive consideration for things. Much like your typical fictional zombie, is simply just operating on a mindless, thoughtless, emotionless process of to kill and eat. Well, a lot of people are going to be like that. Extrapolated a bit further, obviously, but that's how they're going to be. They will be otherwise completely lost. When you get people that are cold, hot, wet, dirty, tired, hungry, thirsty, etc., and no rule of law, no civility left, they will naturally go back to operating off of primal urges and primal instincts. So, I ramble on about all that to say the reason for security patrols is you need to branch out from around your area. You want to see these people before they see you, before they just walk right up on your area. Now the zombies, quote unquote, are a concern, but so are people that are kind of like the first group that I mentioned, but they're not actually planning to do it right now, but it's the current criminal element of society that's somewhat kept in check by laws and the justice system, etc. When you take all that away, though, humans naturally tend to group together for good or for bad. You can see that already with various gangs and stuff that form up, etc. Magnify that on a much larger scale without any fear of reprisal. So, as you can see, there's a lot of different subgroups of people. Some bigger concerns and threats than others. The point being, you want to know about these people before they know about you. You want to be able to spot them, watch them, see what they're doing. Hopefully, they pass right on by you and don't ever discover you. If they do discover you, you want to know that they've discovered you and be able to preemptively take action to prevent them from getting to where you lay your head at night and sleep, because that's where your family and friends and everybody else is going to be at. So for that reason, you've got to branch out. You have to expand your sphere of information and knowledge. Now, as prepared citizens, you have to remember, we really don't want to get in a fight if we can help it. We're looking to avoid a fight. Part of the reason of doing those patrols, you can get that information and better avoid a fight. Occasionally, the argument can be made for certain scenarios and instances where you will go looking for a fight. There may be something that's bad enough that you need to preemptively go take it out. Obviously, that's a specific situation, and you plan and prepare for it accordingly. But for right now, for this series, we're talking about why to do security patrols. Expand your area of knowledge and information, and early warning. That's, in my book, primarily your first and foremost reason for doing it. So, as we progress and get into them, keep that in mind, and we'll continue to expand on that mindset, position, that topic as we go in each video. But I wanted to kind of lay that as the groundwork for, okay, why do I need to do them? Doesn't matter if it's you by yourself or you and 50 other people. The reason to do them is still the same. The difficulty in doing them is going to change depending on if you're by yourself or there's 50 other people. But the primary reason for doing it still stays the same. So I'm going to close it out on that. We'll pick up with some more in the next one. So take care, and we'll talk back to you soon.